So so I'm gonna actually, so I'm gonna actually go back to the store and I'm gonna actually sound out all the words so it can make it be right, so they don't get confused when they sound.
So can I ask you, so as a writer, you're using our spelling strategies?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
So now I now need to do, I thought old. I can only do, so I can do it in once. So I'm gonna add one line. So I need to think in my brain how I will spell it.
So I like how you're using some of the strategies that we've worked on before for your spelling.
Oh yeah, so I might use the older I-E-I-O-U so I can't do old.
And I think you were just saying when you made the line, I think this is the strategy where you were trying to do. You were clapping out parts and you were drawing your line and trying to make the sounds. Can I give you another new strategy for today?
What is it?
Okay. Sometimes when you are trying to spell a tricky word, one of the strategies you can do is you can think of other words you know and use those words to help you. So your word is old. I want to try to think of some other words that maybe sound like old or rhyme with old. And if I can figure out how to spell those words, they're going to help you spell old. So the strategy is going to be to use a word you already know. So let me write that out. Use a word you already know. So this will be another strategy for spelling. Okay? So you use a word you already know. So for example, I know how to spell the word cold. Cold. I spell cold like this. C-O-L-D. And cold is going to help me spell another word. It's going to help me spell the word hold. How do you think I spell hold? If I know how to spell cold, how do we spell hold?
So you can remove the C and add a H and add the old to right here. And I actually saw something in cold.
What did you? Let's write down hold. So you said change the C to an H and then add the O-L-D. Okay. So what did you see?
So I thought in cold and old, I know now I can discover old. If I remove the C and H, I can actually see old.
Old. Will you write it down here? Because this is your strategy. You can use the words you already know.
So old is for helping you spell gas, but I know how to spell gas, and it might help me spell a different word that I discovered.
Okay, now so cold is helping you spell old. So how do we spell old?
O-L. My pen is running out of ink. I just drink it so I can get more ink. Old.
Okay, how about, do you want to use my pen?
Yeah.
And we'll get you another one. We'll have to get you one that has more ink, okay? All right.
O-L-D.
Excellent. So tell me again, how did we figure out how to spell old?
Because the word cold and cold, it's actually, if you remove this, I'm going to just use the pen to cover it up. So if I remove the H and the C, it both spells old.
Exactly. So that's your strategy. Use the word you already know. So where did you have old? Where were you going to
Right
put it?
here.
All right. So you want to put a piece of fix-it tape on it and write old?
Okay. So I'm going to add people here.
And how about, do you want to use my pink pen or do you want to just use a pencil?
Okay, yes.
We'll just use a pencil.
So old. T.
Okay, so before I leave you, was there one other word that you can try to use this strategy to figure out your word?
There's not only I didn't. I think I wait. I need to add the tape because it got blurry.
Okay, I'll leave you with a piece of fix-it tape for this one. How about keep going? I see another word.
I saw old man. I didn't curse. I didn't curse him.
Okay, and keep reading.
I break the book. I got a water ball. I went into the dungeon.
Oh my goodness, these are big words. All right, you're leaving me in suspense. Keep going. Let's keep reading.
The dungeon gonna kill me and get me. I dropped 10 copper, 5 silver, and 20 gold.
Oh my goodness. Let's try drop. Okay. How did you spell drop there?
D-O-D.
Okay, D-O-D. Okay, let's say drop.
Drop.
Drop. Can you think of another word that sounds like drop? A rhyming word for drop?
Pop.
Pop. How do you spell pop?
P-O-P.
Okay, so how do you think you might spell drop?
So
Right pop.
the P-O-P.
Okay, so how do you think we're going to use drop pop to help you with drop?
So OP is like another word for drop.
So put down your OP.
So OP.
Okay.
So I actually noticed if I add a D, drop.
I think there's one sound after the D that you're missing though. Can you make the sound with me?
R.
R. Very good. Can you put that in there? Good. So now you can spell drop. How do you spell it?
D-R-O-P.
What if I said cop? How would you spell cop?
C-O-P.
Why don't you add that so you have another one there?
C-O-P.
Okay, so I'm going to leave you with this strategy. We're going to add it to your other spelling strategies here so that when you come to a tricky word, one of the strategies you could use is think about another word that sounds like that word or a word that rhymes with it, and you can write it down, the word that you know, and use that word to help you spell your new word. Okay?
Yeah, I will use this strategy for a long time.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Here you go.